one of the most fantastic knots in the game. Just like that, friends. Okay. This one's the ugliest one here. This one's bad. Path is here. I thought about maybe sending it right here. It's really leaning this way. But if I go that way, yeah, it's leaning right here. So it's either, I'm almost thinking, even if I got it into here, I don't want to smash this up. So we need a tag in it. Yeah, we need a tagline. I'll just get you to stay there.
Okay.
Okay, couple ways to do this. There's one, right? Now, I'll show you one of the most fantastic knots in the game. This is a running bowline. I'm way up. I got a ton of purchase, friends. A ton. But here's the problem. This is where guys can get a little overzealous. This is what's called a tagline. Right there. Now, I'm gonna do something here, but if I pull too hard, this is a fine detail here, friends. It's a fine detail. What can happen is if I crank on this right now, I'm pulling into it. So if I pull too hard now, it'll break the holding one. As soon as I hit the backwood, it'll break.
Right.
What would be almost smart here, I'll show you. Okay, check this out. Now I'm not pulling, now I'm actually tagging the tree out. Watch that tree, look. See that? And it can't go any place. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what's called a poor man come along. And I'm gonna go like this, I'll show you. Watch this, friends. Okay? This is what we usually do. Just put a bowline in it, like this. This is the old school way. You can put a butterfly, but a bowline is lovely. Just like that, friends, okay? Now, watch this. You can either pull on it. It is hot, Luke.
Yep.
Or we go like this now. It's just a snag in the bushes, friends. Covered in bramble. So we're gonna come out like this. This is the poor man come along. I'm gonna show you something. There we are. Let's just go old school. You go through the loop. It's called a bite, okay? Now, I want you to watch what happens to that tree, Luke, when I yard on this. So I've only got so much. I got about 6 feet of pull, see? Watch this knot. Look at that tree. Watch when I pull on this. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. But guess what? It stays there, Luke.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need much. One more. Okay? That's her.
Friends, welcome back. I'm glad you came back to watch this. We could have put it in the last video, but it would have been just so long of a video. And I know people have got certain time in their life. Listen, tree guys, anybody, this is called a tagline. A tagline for me works like a pendulum. So if we were to go over to the front of the shed, right, and pull, so here's the lean, right? And I needed it to go there because there's absolutely no way. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Oh, look at that, friends. Look what happens here sometimes when I'm being a good boy. Oh, honey.
Luke's a good boy too.
Oh, thank you.
You see, there's nothing like looking after your woman because she'll look after you too. Do it because it's an opportunity, not an obligation. It's an opportunity to be a man. Back to the story. You try this. No, so here, the problem is like, it's leaning so hard to the house that this high wood will not sustain what I need. It just won't do it. So if I was to tag over towards Luke, towards the camera, friends, as soon as it broke, the rope just goes slack. You guys get what I'm saying, right? It'll just go slack, but it can't if I'm back here. I could literally walk up to this tree now and slash it off the back and it wouldn't hit the house. It would either go over this way or over that way, but it's tagged back. That's why I call it a tagline. So, and that poor man come along, friends, Troy Avender, brother, if you're ever watching this, Troy is my dude. He's my dude, man. He's the guy I went to kindergarten, grade 1, 2. We used to beat the Canachas at each other and back in the day. And he taught me these old school tricks. He sent me up my first tree. Troy, I love you, brother. Anyway, so this is the thing I was talking about in the last video that I was going to show you. It's called The Poor Man Come Along. Don't care how you do it. It's about placement of the rope. So now I can walk up to that tree. I can put an undercut facing to where I want to go, right? Over there. And it's tagged back, even if it broke off. But it changes the compression and the tension. Hear me out. If I've got the tree tagged back like this, now compression is on the top plate. Tension is on the bottom plate. But if I was to pull over there to where we need it to, compression is here and tension is on the back. It'll break and it'll slack out and slap the house and you'll be mud and they won't call you back. Take a second, assess the thing and put your tagline on straight back. Friends, we're going to let you carry on here now, but I wanted to interject to tell you my options and how much this has saved me out. And I've also watched seasoned tree men make this mistake. And it's basically physics. I'm so glad you're here. Let's get back and watch it.
Now, I'm literally that's all I'm doing. So this tree now can only go side hill. Oh yeah, it will. Oh yeah, it will. It's physics. So now we got a tag in it, friends. It can't go to the house, but if I was to be over there pulling, guess what can happen? It can literally break off the stump and go straight to the house. Because if I was over there and it broke off, it would just fall into its slack. This way, I'm just gonna put it right where this one is with no panic on me whatsoever. Lukey, I guess it's time to do another outro, eh?
Yep.
Because we can't, do you know what? That day, Luke, I mean, you were roasting. If we didn't have that homeowner there giving us water, it'd have been a different story. I was cotton ball mouth. You might even see it in the video. Friends, I think I lost 4 pounds on that job. We were sweating, drenched. It was hot. And you could tell by the way I was moving, I was just very kind of lumbering along. And we had just done his brother's tree, Jerry, and we went straight up to, so it was a little longer day, hot. But you see how that tagline works, friends? What's important if you're tootling along right now on your tree journey, what's important to think about is compression and tension. It's always about fiber. So what I basically did there with that tagline, and I reefed that tree back up, what I've done now is I've made the top plate, which is the high wood, the hinge wood, I've made it sink down into the stump more and be usable to work instead of wanting to break off and peel towards the house. I've gone and made the stump workable. Does that make sense, friends? Tree guys, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So it's always about fiber.
because you're going to be digging a saw into it at some point to manipulate it. So I always try, but there's a point where you need to utilize lean too. It's a fine dance between the two. It's actually such fun work, friends. It really is. I really enjoy it. And I've done things through the year. Everybody has different comfort levels is how I put it. And it's all from what you've got behind you. What have you done? Oh, I remember this one from when I did before. Maybe I'll utilize some of that stuff that I used. Tree work and making a living on a power saw. It's the reason I get this little cup of coffee brought to me with the fluffies on it from my wife. It's allowed me to live a life that not only, I mean, financially it's a grind, but it's going to be a grind regardless what you do, the way our society is structured. But I knew all those years ago when I sobered up that running a power saw, I could at least be happy at my job. And when I made that decision at 27 years old, and I don't care what it is for you, it could be a lawnmower, mowing lawns. You don't have to be a freaking tree killer. You could do anything as long as you're joyful in the process. Because when you're joyful in the process, you come home to your family happy. And you're not taking your life and running amok over every freaking people, the lady in the drive-through, the guy that maybe tailgating you a little bit too much. Life changes. You become better for the whole when you're living in your joy. This channel will never be just, hey, look at me cut trees. And I've been saying it for years. That's why I appreciate you people so much that come here and listen to me flap. Welcome to our new members, by the way. The members group is way different from this. And it's just a pleasure to create content for you. And if there's anything that I would want for you, the viewer, is to seek your joy. Seek your joy, whatever. Whew! Little flush of emotion there. Whatever it is, search it and do it, because you will become better for the whole. Work hard, be honest, and be kind. We'll catch you on the next one.